All right, YouTube, this is 2 Cent back with my 2 cents on Echoes of Mana, and today we're doing a small tier list for the best memory gems for our healers. I'm going to break this up into a series for the healers, for the supports, for the damage users, because there's a lot of memory gems out there, and I don't want to get too bogged down trying to do just one straight tier list for them. So we're going to break it apart. Today we're going to do the healers. Please hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. Alright, now one of the main benefits for your kind of healing memory gems is there is a lot of free options out there for memory gems that are just kind of given to us. And the first two I'm going to say are nice because they're free, but they're a little more niche use as well. So let's look at this first one here. It's the Tower on High. What's nice about this is it does give a reduced MP cost. This is only super useful when you're doing the more of a longer runs when you have your 3 units and you're trying to keep them alive and you have a chance of running out of MP. So very few fights in that regard that I've experienced where I would like something like this. And even still, I wouldn't necessarily choose it over some of the other things on the list, but it is an option should you kind of be missing some of the other things or just are looking for some extra MP. Now, looking at the number 3rd one on the list, once again, we're in the similar boat that this is going to be a niche card. I actually like to run this one, Seamless Synergy. It's got that extra luck, so it's not too bad of a card to use on a DPS unit as well if you're looking for some extra luck. But what is nice is that all active allies on foe defeat get 20% chance to recover 10% of their HP, which isn't a whole heck of a lot, but if you're just doing some like farming runs and stuff like that during your auto battles during the day to run out your energy or something like that, this can kind of help keep your team alive. Normally you can kill 2 or 3 enemies at a time. That can help kind of keep them topped off as they go. So in that regard, not bad, but I would say the number 3 and the number 4 here are not the ones that you're probably going to be using a majority of the time. Now on to the second best memory gem. I actually have to show you on here because it is a 4-star one you have to get out of the gacha, and I do not have a single copy of this card. However, this is commonly known as like the Sumo card. It was on his banner when he had a specific rate up, but it's really nice because it gives you the restored HP amount, which means you can heal other people in an increased capacity, and also gives you some normal attack damage. And that's going to be really nice for a healer. You obviously want to heal others more, but then both Sumo and Charlotte do have their normal attacks, so it's kind of nice to add that normal attack damage. This isn't going to be great for Museline or Honeycomb because you really don't want them up there doing normal attacks anyway. But it's a decent card for both Sumo and Charlotte, and was the number 1 card before our Chapter 7 dropped. And so let's take a look at that card. All right, for my number 1 option here, it's Revive Hope in the Faithful Rematch. And this is the Chapter 7 free memory gem that they give us. And in my opinion, it is the best card for a healer out there currently. I know that you can get some extra damage, which is kind of nice out of the Tale Begins for both Sumo and Charlotte. But this card is also really nice because, for one, it's free. 2, they give you full all the copies you need, all the dupes that you need to fully max it out. And it gives you that same HP restore for other allies, but also you can heal yourself for more as well. So I find this really nice. So he doesn't, I use Sumo. I don't want him to get caught up having to heal himself a bunch, or possibly have to cast twice on himself before he casts on somebody else. So I do find this card very nice for that healing role. I don't care what the damage that Sumo is bringing on my auto farm teams. I just want him to keep people alive. So that's why I feel like this card with the added benefits is technically the best one out there. So that's been my 2 cents.